You got muscle, man. You're really working out, huh?
Nope. Not a single
You
day.
did though. You did. You have muscle. You built. It stays on you for a while. If not buff, it stays on you for a while. When you stop working out, you still eat the same amount of food because your body's used to it. So you gotta still work out every day, even for just 20 minutes, to keep the momentum going. Because if you work out a little bit, at least your body's getting some exercise to burn that fat. You know, I used to have rock solid abs. Oh, embarazada, pregnant right there.
My dad says I'm pregnant too.
I love doing push-ups. They're my favorite workout. I love working on my chest.
Tell me why Conor McGregor's gonna lose. Tell me why.
He's overconfident. He really believes that he can outdo Floyd, but Floyd has done this his entire life. Conor McGregor does it for 10 years. And while MMA it's more of a chess match than boxing. Boxing, it is kind of like a science, like with the hooks and counters and stuff. But MMA fighters, I think, have more intuition with fighting. It's because they have way more experience with all different types of fighting. Boxing, you see their legs. The boxer's legs are thin. Their upper body is big. MMA fighters have an all-around healthy body. I think Conor McGregor might lose because he's underestimating Floyd, but I think he might surprise us all. I seriously thought Eddie Alvarez was going to knock out Conor McGregor. Eddie Alvarez got knocked out by Conor McGregor. I was surprised. I'm glad I didn't bet money. I went in there like, oh my God, I'm a big Conor fan, but Eddie's going to beat him. And Eddie was talking crap. Oh man, Conor only has a blue belt in jiu-jitsu and his boxing isn't even that great. I've been doing boxing in the streets of Chicago since I was a kid. And when the fight went down, Conor slip, pa, pa. And in an interview afterwards, Eddie Alvarez said, man, I didn't even see that coming. I don't even know what hit me. Something hit me and I don't even know what it was. I just remember looking up and being, wow, I can't believe I was just hit. That is the power of Conor. That, oh my God, I can't believe something just hit me. How did I not see that coming? Pa, pa.
Conor McGregor, let's say he takes a rocker to the head and he forgets he's in a boxing ring and throws a kick. There's the whole fight.
That'd be awesome. I want to see that. I think Floyd should fight Conor in the octagon. Because if he fights him in the octagon,
he would die.
Floyd would die, yes.
He would die.
I know. But what if...
It would be over.
Don't forget it. What if Conor just goes into the octagon with Floyd, but they do kickboxing? So Conor can kickbox, Floyd can box, but Floyd has to go all out. What if that happens? Conor without wrestling or jiu-jitsu, what if they only had a kickboxing match? Who's going to win? You know,
I don't know if Mayweather can take...
boxing.
I don't know if Mayweather can successfully take a few kicks. I mean, he's never been kicked.
He won't be able to handle it.
The second he gets kicked in the leg, it's over. He doesn't know what it's like to get hurt.
There
in his
needs
legs.
to be more of a dialogue online. There needs to be more people like us who are intellectual and know the fight game. Because there's so many people who don't know the fight game who are like, oh, Floyd's gonna blah, blah, blah. You guys don't even know what you're talking about. That's why I love putting my opinion out there for other people to see, because there needs to be more of a discussion. This is very intellectual. It's like chess of the body and of the mind. There's a mental game that happens when you fight, and I think it's really interesting.
Yeah, but if Mayweather does rock McGregor, it could be over in like just one.
He has a good chin. He was good chin against Nate Diaz. When Nate Diaz did that 1-2, Conor McGregor went back, you know,
and still caught himself.
And then he tried to go for the takedown because he was rattled. You know, when you're rattled, you just want to, when you can wrestle, you can kind of lay on someone like GSP does. When someone throws a punch, he goes double leg, put him on the ground. He just kind of lays on top of them in their guard. He just kind of lays on top of them to kind of. And you can do that when you're tired, but I mean, Conor McGregor should have just went all out, man. He shouldn't have ran away. Conor McGregor's literally running away from Nate Diaz, literally resetting, and then they go back to the middle and they start fighting. Mayweather always hugs. He goes hugs. Yeah. And he goes away, and then he runs away. He's really good at defensive dodging.
That's his style. That's the way he wins fights.
Anderson
by
Silva,
points.
Roy Jones kind of.
He likes to win by points.
Yeah, even if that means 3 points, he's just happy to win.
You know, okay, so McGregor has to train for a boxing match. Mayweather doesn't have to train for an MMA match. If that was the situation, he would have to invent a ground game. Mayweather has absolutely no ground game.
That's correct.
He would have to physically create his own style in that way. He couldn't take influence from McGregor because it would be McGregor's style.
When Randy Couture fought, who did Randy Couture fight?
I don't know.
What's the guy's name? He fought Randy Couture. He was talking crap to Dana White. Basically what happened was Randy Couture went in there, and I think they traded a couple of little dodging, and then he went and got an ankle pick. He got his ankle, he got him in a takedown, and he got him in like a little triangle, not a triangle choke.
Rear naked.
What's that called? Kind of like a side guillotine. He got him in a side guillotine and then a rear naked as well, and he just tapped. He's like, "Oh man, get me out of here!" That was so embarrassing. He didn't even box, and the Randy Couture just took him down in 1 second and was able to start beating on him and choking him out. I mean, it'd be no question. I can get Floyd Mayweather. I can take him down.
Ha!
I could take him down. Dodge, boom, take the legs down. I could take Floyd Mayweather down. I'm a blue belt.
He just said he could take down Floyd Mayweather.
I'm a blue
Mayweather
belt.
would hit you one time in your gut and you would keel over and die.
Okay, maybe that's true. I took a couple boxing classes for about a year. I did boxing for a year. I remember someone hit me in the liver, maybe 3 months into my
And
boxing.
you felt it.
I went, but, give me a second here, guys, okay? But, really, if you know how to take someone down with a double leg takedown, it's done. I mean, there's been 200-pound guys. I've been at a bar, and a guy threw a punch, He was pushing me. He kept pushing. I said, don't push me. He pushed me again. I pushed his hands down, and I went down. I grabbed his legs, and I pulled him over. I got on top of him, switched my legs around, and I started punching, and I got him in a headlock. And it's so easy to get people. I didn't want to hurt the guy. I just wanted him to stop hurting me. He was very aggressive. He was confrontational. He was belligerent. He was drunk. And I just wanted to be safe. And to be safe, grappling is the best way to do it. The most successful UFC fighters in the beginning were all wrestlers and jiu-jitsu fighters. Mm-hmm. And nowadays what we're seeing is a perfect combination of the striking with the wrestling with the jiu-jitsu. I think Demetrius Mighty Mouse Johnson is one of the best fighters out there. He's best, and what his attitude is how can I get better? He's always asking, how can I get better? He wrestles better than collegiate wrestlers. He boxes just as well as the best boxers. He has the jiu-jitsu of the best jiu-jitsu fighters, and he's able to put it all together and win in the octagon. Demetrius Johnson's a legend, And someone like John Jones is the opposite. He has natural talent. McGregor also has natural talent too. Brain training is getting in the UFC as well. Ella Quinta has been doing some brain training exercises. Makes you so fast, makes you more aware, and movement is something I'm interested in. Is movement training your body how to move better. You can really accomplish a lot. I mean, an athlete's job is to do their sport. If you get better at hand-eye coordination, you can really take your performance in the sport to a new level. And I want to see UFC fighters take on this brain training. I want to see them take on hammer workouts, whole brain power. Trademark, by the way. I don't know if I have permission to say it exactly, but I do support the book, and I do support the author and the whole entire program. I want to see more people do this.
Ow.